This video was made possible by the EA Creator Network. Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another speed build. So today I am using the brand new kit, the Basement Treasures kit. It's actually been out for quite some time now because I've been a bit behind with my videos, as you guys may have noticed if you guys follow my channel regularly, but I'm finally creating something using that kit. I'm also using stuff from a bunch of different packs, but I'm trying to focus mainly on those items. And as you might tell from the video title and everything, I'm basing it off of the Basement from that 70's show. Hopefully you guys are familiar with that show. If not, you should definitely check it out. I used to love watching it when I was like a teenager, and I'm not really sure if it holds up to the times. I don't know, sometimes you go back and watch something and it's like really cheesy, but it still might be good. I don't know, let me know if you guys still watch that show. But anyways, I thought when I first saw this kit that it would be fun to try to recreate that basement. And so it's not identical. I definitely took heavy inspiration and tried to match the layout as best as I could, but of course it's not perfect because there's just some things that we don't have in The Sims, and the furniture is not identical and all of that kind of stuff. But mainly I tried to stick with the layout, have the staircase in a similar location, have this washer and dryer area, have the furniture in a similar layout, and then I also added a bathroom. I'm not sure if there is a bathroom attached to the basement in the show, but it looked like over in the far right corner, if you're looking at the couch, that there's like a couple of doors. One might lead to a closet or something. I'm not exactly sure. And maybe the other one's a bathroom. I couldn't tell, but of course it's a set. It's not a real basement, so things aren't necessarily realistic and stuff because of that. But I tried my best to, I guess, capture the essence from the show. But I love this washer and dryer area. Something that I noticed when I was looking at pictures is that there was some open shelving above the washer and dryer, and I thought that just added so much to that like cluttered basement look. And so I thought this looked really good, and I also thought the green counters and cabinet were perfect because it just really made it feel 70's to me. I wish the washer and dryer also looked a little bit more outdated than they do in the game. They look a little bit more newer and modern with the symbols and knobs and everything, but they still work. And I thought the brown color worked pretty nicely. I would have loved also maybe something that looked a little bit dirtier, and I don't know, they could have been better, but I think they actually work pretty nice in here, and they do function. I did play test this build. There was some things that I wanted to make sure would work because I thought it'd be nice if you guys had this on the gallery, so maybe you could build a home for it, or if you already have a home that it would work for, it would be fun to place it down if possible. But yeah, I wasn't sure if the Sims would be able to enter the bathroom, and I was totally correct because I put the door leading into the bathroom over here in this corner, and my Sim basically just could not get into the bathroom because of the objects that I placed around it, mainly the mattress and heart-shaped headboard that came in the basement kit. So I had to, well, I tried a few different things, but basically what I ended up having to do was move the door to the bathroom and move the crate of, I'm guessing, records over by the mattress, and then rearrange the bathroom slightly to get the Sims to enter the bathroom. It's not like a huge change, but the bathroom's a little bit, I don't know, just a little bit different. I think I preferred it before, but it's a nice bathroom, but it's just not exactly how I wanted it to be. But the most important part is the Sims can get in there now. And I also play tested a punching bag that I placed in there, and also made sure the Sims could sit on the furniture. I also placed a TV in here that came with the basement kit. 2 TVs actually. One of them's a side table TV, and then one of them is sitting on top of it. And I don't think either of them are functional, which is really unfortunate. But if you want a similar style to this, and actually want a functioning TV down here, I would use the debug one that came with Eco Lifestyle because it's in a similar style. It's not as cool as this one, but it's a similar look, and it would match in here. So that would be a good possibility, or a good option if you guys would want to do that. Over here in the center of the room, I placed a stool with a meditation stool on top of it, and this does function, at least the stool part does. I'm not sure about the meditation part, but your Sims can sit on the stool still. They just kind of clip into the cushion a little bit, but I thought it looked so good, and it's so similar to this stool and cushion combination that I saw in some reference images, so I was really happy with the way that turned out. And then, yeah, I added a punching bag in here, like I mentioned, just to have like another activity. There's also a guitar in here. And then other than that, it's mostly just cluttered with decor. Behind the couch is full of a bunch of boxes. There's these stacked chairs that came with the basement kit, a few other different items, random decor pieces and things. My favorite part though has to be the coffee table. I think this turned out to be so good. You'll see here in just a little bit, I clutter it up with a bunch of different stuff. I basically just wanted it to feel messy. I wanted there to be like food and stuff. What I ended up placing though was a decorative coffee cup that came with some kit at some point. I'm forgetting the name of it. I think it's just like a clutter kit. I don't know, there's so many kits now. I'm never gonna remember the name of all of them, but yeah, I placed that on there and it has like dripping coffee stains from it. I thought that looked really good. But I also placed a pizza box and a couple of soda cans. And so unfortunately those will spoil probably pretty quickly, but I thought they just looked so good for the pictures and everything, and like, you know, the screenshots that I wanted to take. So I just loved the like the feel it gave the room. And I love cluttered coffee tables, and I've mentioned this several different times, but I think that having a cluttered coffee table is such a great way to add personality, because it doesn't really matter if your Sims can't really use the coffee table because they just set stuff on it anyways. So I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but yeah, I just think this looks so good. I love it. The coffee table is also from the basement kit, the couches, and also the really comfy looking armchair on the right side. The left side chair, I believe, came with the, I think, Growing Together. I'm pretty sure it did, but I thought it matched the style pretty nicely. But over here is going to be the bathroom. So the bathroom has a sink and a shower, a toilet. Eventually, I almost forgot the toilet. The other sink, by the way, next to the washer and dryer does not function, but I didn't think that was a big deal just because I didn't think your Sims really needed to use it anyways. Maybe you'd want them to get a drink out of it or wash their hands or something, but there's a sink over here. So I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but of course, if you want it to function, just remove the stuff that I put underneath of it. But over here, I'm just cluttering up the counter space, trying to find things that of course are bathroom related, but I wanted it to look a little bit messy and not so perfect. And I thought these items worked really nicely for that. I was also originally going to place some laundry hampers in here because there is the washer and dryer, but I just ended up not really having the space for it. I thought it would block the shower. And even if I would have left them, I would have removed them anyways because I ended up moving the toilet. I also ended up removing this hanging towel rack, but I do have this shelf with some other towels above it, and I'm just completely obsessed. So hopefully you guys have liked the way this basement turned out. I'm just gonna add a final few extra items just as extra detail and everything, and add a railing to the staircase. But this is it for the build, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you guys do enjoy the screenshot. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
Dream